Hi, my guys. This is the Backyard Football Community post-match analysis, English Premier League match day 19. I'll tell you one thing about this match week. There were no draws. On a week where Newcastle United lost at home, Sheffield United lost at home, Manchester United almost lost at home, Brentford lost at home. I'll tell you which of that team lost at home. Arsenal 0, West Ham United 2. I don't know when you're going to see this. I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm fuming. It's been close to 24 hours, but I still can't wrap my head around the fact that we couldn't score past Angelo Ogbonna and Konstantinos Mavropanos. It is, bro. I don't know how to put this into words, but to be honest, I just feel it was just one of those games, and this has nothing to do with VAR. I hear Arsenal fans, I hear a lot of people saying VAR this. VAR done nothing in that game. If anything, I think Michael Oliver was brilliant in the game. He handled situations well. The only thing I would worry about is the delay from making that time. Why does it take you more than 1 minute? Why is VAR taking 1 minute to make a decision? If it's in, it's in. If it's not, it's not. Look, in my own, from where I look at it, it was. I don't want to say it was in, but if it's black, if it's grey, and they've given it on field, don't waste time. Let's carry on. The boys were already cold. That is my only problem. The boys were cold before the kickoff, before the restart of the game. Look, I remember when United scored 1-0. In less than 45 seconds, we scored back. When they score, the momentum is there. The boys are, but VR is taking 1 minute to make a call, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's cold. The game goes, Angelo Ogbonna is probably 45 years old. I'm joking. Angelo is 35. So, personally, from my own point of view, I just think it was just one of those nights. I think Mikel Arteta set up his team as he would normally do. We played our normal 4-3-3. Nothing was missing. My only worry at this point in time, which I'm sure everybody, all Arsenal fans, I just think our wingers, I don't know if they've been sussed out or they are tired or they just need a little rest to come back and fire. It's not very clear that Bukayo Saka, every time he's been doubled up on, it's 2 players marking him, sometimes 3. So I just think he needs to revamp his game in such a way that, look, there'll be 2 people on you. Maybe start drifting towards coming in central to enjoy your game, because out there, 2 people on him is done. Martinelli is struggling. He's out of form. Literally 1 goal or 2 goals in the entire season, match week 19 already. Meanwhile, we're talking 15 goals last season. So, I don't know. I just feel it's just one of those nights. I can't fault the boys for lack of efforts. I can't fault them for lack of ambition or lack of... We put everything out there on the field, in my opinion. And I'll tell you now, you see that VAR goal, right from where I stood, I was behind the post. And I'll tell you now, I had no doubts that the ball was out. Like, it was so fast. Everything is happening so quick. And I didn't think it was. The only problem I had was, I don't think David Raya organized his defense very well, if you ask me. I just think he was a bit panicky. Maybe everybody who, if you know me, you know that I have a negative bias for David Raya. I don't like him. I don't know what Raya is doing at Arsenal. Raya is not an Arsenal player. Raya should go back to Brentford. I've not even gone back to see the replay, so I'm sorry. If you see, the goal was literally a mix-up. It was a communication lapse in defense, and when you're in the box, it's the centre backs and the goalkeeper, and I'm going to put the fault on the goalkeeper this time around. He should have. I don't know. I'm sorry, but it had nothing to do with VAR. The only problem is VAR taking too long to make a decision. The boys got cold. Who knows, if the game had restarted immediately with that momentum, we'll probably get a goal back, because that's what we do at the Emirates. The fans were up for it. We're screaming. I was, like when the boys are up, but you're taking two minutes to restart the game. Yeah, everybody is oh man, the game was already down at that point. So, and if you're an Arsenal fan and you're saying that probably because Havertz wasn't there and that's why we lost the game, I'm sorry, you need deliverance, man. Like, and it's not just any deliverance, mountain of fire straight. Because with Kai Havertz, I probably think the game probably would have been 3-0. They'll score that penalty because of the spirit of Kai Havertz on the pitch. Yeah, I just think this is what it boils down to. Are we ready for this title challenge? So even though I said I can't fault the boys for lack of commitment, lack of they had the fights, the zeal was there. We're all over West Ham. 77 touches in the opposition box, no goal. It's just that last thing, that cutting edge we lacked yesterday. That cutting edge, which last season either Martinelli will provide or Saka will provide in situations like this, and we get over the line. Unfortunately, yesterday, Emerson Palmieri I think he dreamt about Saka the night before, because Saka was the one fouling Emerson Palmieri. That's how bad it was. Like, it's supposed to be the other way around, but some games are just like that. It also goes to show that hard work pays off. Now, if you're listening to me, hear this. David Moyes, is it David? I'm even speaking Spanish now. David Moyes don't try for Arteta hand or Arsenal hand, as the case may be. I remember, do you know all the fixtures? Like, their fixtures will be at their West Ham, their London Stadium. They'll be up 2-0. We come back, draw 2-2. They are 3-0 up. We'll come back. They are 1-0 up. We come back, win them 3-1. So it's almost like Arteta has been getting one over his boss. But I think David Moyes this time around, he set up his team properly, put the right tactics, right mentality, right motivation. Even though there were key players missing for West Ham, nobody's talking about. There was no Zuma. Paqueta played literally 16 minutes of that game. Benrahma had to come in when Paqueta went off. They're still missing a few more players, but they were able to hold their own, keep a clean sheet at the Emirates. This has not been done since Brighton last season, bro. I give it to West Ham. Am I really mad about the boys? No, like I said, there was proper fight. We showed fight. We showed solidity. We fought till the end, and even after the game, it was really nice to see our captain clapping the boys, clapping the fans that stayed till the end. Rice clapping the boys. It's not like one other club that when they lose, they all run down the tunnel. I'm not going to mention names, but you know yourselves. Even their manager doesn't even have the balls to face his fans when he loses at home. No, you have to appreciate the people who stay back, who watch you, who suffer in the rain, in the cold. But this cannot be happening. This is the difference between a big club and a mediocre small club. This cannot be happening. I just feel like if it was City will find a way of getting one goal. And this is one of those games, you get one goal, you get two, you probably get three if there's time. Because West Ham were doing so much defending that you just need one goal to crack them open, But we just couldn't get it. We missed a couple of chances. It is what it is. I can't tell you that it was Leonardo Trossard or it was Gabriel Jesus. People saying, oh, he should have tucked that header away. Oh yeah, he should have. But players, he's a footballer, he's a human. People miss chances. I don't. If you play football, you know that you don't score everything that comes your way. It was a header I saw. He was slightly underneath the ball. So what do you want him to do? And maybe Odegaard should have maybe would have taken more shots outside the box, fairs. But I just feel maybe sometimes we're too silk and too slick. But it's still, that's how you show opponents that, look, we can play whatever style we want to play and we'll get past you. What I'm saying in this, I just hope this doesn't happen too often. Because nah, you're not title contenders. If we can still remember this fixture before this happens again, that's to say, it has to take at least we shouldn't lose at home again this season, because there are literally how many games left? The next game is game week 20. So we have 18 games to go. So we should not be losing at home. Even if we lose, maybe towards game week 35. At the end of the day, the title race is still on. I think to an extent, I'm happy that we are not top of the table. Let's take off some pressure off our shoulders. This is what happened last season when we're jubilating that we're top of the table and everything collapsed. So it's good if you can keep up with these guys at the top. I think Man City is coming. I don't know what Liverpool are doing. Aston Villa is definitely going to leave that place. I said earlier, Aston Villa are like that. They are like that junior staff who is occupying a senior staff quarters because their house in the junior staff area is being renovated. Once the renovation is done, they will go back. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't even know. I just feel I think the word is disappointed. Yeah, I think I'm just disappointed because I just felt West Ham is one of those. Let's not forget it's the London Derby, you know. But I just felt West Ham is one of those games where, yeah, it's 3 points, you know. But I'm not faulting any of the players. I think everybody played. I think they done well. Even David Raya, forget what I said about him. He saved the penalty towards the end. So, yeah, I think everyone did all right. But there's something, it's just that cutting edge. Our next game, Fulham, away. I just hope we win that game to end the year properly. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Is the title charge or the title challenge, is it over for Arsenal losing at home to West Ham? I probably have talked too much more than I should. But thank you for sticking around again. This is the Backyard Football Community. I tell you now, we're just getting started. There's a lot to come. So, stick around with me, guys. Stay with me. I beg you. Let me know what you think. Was Arsenal poor on the night, or was West Ham just... Did West Ham need it more? Or like I said, was it just one of those nights from... I think it was just one of those nights. And if you want to be a big club, those nights should be as few and far between as possible. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.